wait! Do you still want me?
You're cutting it a bit fine, aren't you? Go on, sling your rucksack in the back.
You have got to be kidding me.
Mum, he's a married...
You're absolutely certain you want this. If you have any doubts whatsoever, step away from the car.
I want adventure.
Yeah, so do I, but we can't all go running off into the night. The world will grind to a halt.
Plenty of time to relax when I'm dead.
Jump in. We've got a boat to catch.
Today, we remember a true television legend. Philip Lowrie, one of Coronation Street's original stars, has sadly passed away at the age of 88. From a cheeky teenager to a shrewd businessman, his character Dennis Tanner became a fan favorite and a cornerstone of the show for decades. In this video, we'll explore his incredible journey, his triumphs and struggles, and the lasting impact he left on Coronation Street and British television history. Let's dive in. Who was Philip Lowrie, and what role did he play in Coronation Street? Philip Lowrie was one of Coronation Street's original cast members, portraying Dennis Tanner. He debuted in the show's very first episode in 1960, playing a spirited and ambitious young man who grew from a mischievous teenager into a complex businessman over the years. How was Dennis Tanner introduced to the audience? Dennis was introduced as the charming but troublesome son of Elsie Tanner. He was portrayed as a dreamer, eager to break free from his working-class roots and find success, often leading him into both hilarious and serious situations. What key traits defined Dennis Tanner's early character? Dennis was naive, ambitious, and quick-witted. His drive to improve his life, coupled with his vulnerability and complicated relationship with his mother, made him a deeply relatable and multidimensional character. How did Dennis Tanner evolve over time on the show? Over time, Dennis transitioned from a mischievous young man to a savvy businessman. However, his ambition often got the better of him, leading to failed ventures, broken relationships, and personal struggles that added layers of complexity to his character. 5. What role did Dennis's love life play in his character arc? Dennis's romantic relationships were a major part of his story. They often ended in disappointment or drama, showing his struggles with commitment and trust. His marriage to Jenny Bradley, much younger than him, became one of his most talked-about storylines. What were some of Dennis Tanner's major successes and failures? Dennis found success in business ventures that showcased his charm and hustle. However, his failures often stemmed from impulsive decisions, overreaching ambition, and strained personal relationships, eventually leading to his downfall. How did Philip Lowrie's portrayal influence Coronation Street? Philip's portrayal of Dennis Tanner was pivotal in shaping the early tone of Coronation Street. His dynamic with other characters created memorable storylines, and his journey mirrored the societal changes of Britain, making the show resonate with generations of viewers. 8. Why was Dennis Tanner considered a fan favorite? Fans loved Dennis for his humor, flaws, and resilience. He felt real, someone who dreamed big but often stumbled. His return to the show after decades away was met with huge excitement, showing just how deeply he remained in viewers' hearts. What could have been next for Dennis Tanner had Philip Lowrie continued? There was potential for Dennis to embark on new business ventures, reconcile with old flames, or even take on a mentorship role for younger characters. His story felt unfinished, hinting at the rich possibilities that sadly will now remain unexplored. What is Philip Lowrie's lasting legacy on British television? Philip Lowrie leaves behind a legacy of authenticity, emotional depth, and storytelling excellence. His character helped define Coronation Street and proved that working-class stories could captivate millions. His impact will live on through the show and the many characters he influenced. Finally, Philip Lowrie gave us a character who was ambitious, flawed, funny, and deeply human. Through Dennis Tanner, he helped shape not just Coronation Street but the landscape of British television itself. Though he may be gone, his legacy endures in the hearts of fans and the streets of Weatherfield he helped bring to life. Thank you for joining us today to remember a true icon. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your favorite Dennis Tanner memories below and subscribe for more tributes to the legends who made TV history.